Hey guys, Lindsay here today with a house building video in The Sims 4. Long time no see, by the way. Yeah, I'll explain that in another video of my absence. Anyways, back to this video. It is just a small little house. It's not a starter, but it's just tiny. It's probably best for 1 to 2 Sims. It's not like a family home. Like, I imagine you could have the bleh, word vomit there. You could have like a small Sim baby, like in the bassinet, but I don't think you would want to have kids because there's no real separation in rooms. Like the bathroom's like just into the master bedroom because there's no other bedroom besides the master bedroom. So yeah. Anyways, it's, I would say, modern, but on the inside it kind of has, I don't want to say like a 60s vibe, but kind of a 60s vibe. It's, I guess, contemporary, mid-century contemporary. Yeah, I'm not like a design whiz, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, that little thing I'm doing with the hot tub with like it sunk in, I learned that off of, like, I saw it on Tumblr and I was like, oh my god, I gotta do that. Because if you put the steps on the side that you want your Sims to get in, they'll just walk down in there and just have a little soak in the hot tub. And like, it works. That's the thing. You would think because like the stairs are intersecting it or something that it wouldn't work. It works. I've seen pictures and proof, so yeah. Anyways, this build's not very long just because it is a tiny house, and I've edited a lot of it down where it was just repetitive or just, not interesting at all, like watching paint dry. um, the house, not the house shape necessarily, well, some of the shape, but the upstairs part of this house changes quite a bit over the build, just because I couldn't get something to work and then I found something to make it work. In this case, big glass windows. They're like, they're at a diagonal, so they're not like standing straight up. They're like kind of laid over. You've probably seen a lot of houses like that use custom content, of course, because we don't have that yet in vanilla Sims. And by vanilla, I mean with no CC. Yeah, that's a good explanation. Good job. Good job, me. Pat me on the back. Pat, pat, pat. Anyways, so you can see here I'm trying to do the whole diagonal windows, and I did it successfully in a build that I did for just fun, for shits and giggles. But, and actually, that was really funny because I did this build and I was, I want to do this for myself. I want to do like a really big building. And I posted it on the Sims subreddit and it got gilded and I was like, oh my god, it was at the top of the page. I was just so excited. It was really cool because like I'd put a lot of work into that build because I just had some free time and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I didn't record me building it though. That probably made a good video. Sorry. But yeah. So anyways, I was pretty excited about that. I'm just thinking about it's so exciting because I've never got like real attention for any of my builds that I've done. Like, I don't know. I like the way that I build and I think it looks good, but I've never heard like people say, "Oh my god, that looks good," But it was just exciting, something you work on to just blow up like that, and it's exciting. Yay. But yeah, see here we're working on this little roof area here. That changes quite a bit, so don't worry, it doesn't look that ugly for too long. And the way that I'm doing the roofs right now, I think it looks okay, but the way that it turns out, like it eventually becomes, looks a lot better, I think, just in my opinion. And here you see, because if I move that wall and make it look better, there's like a gap where there would be like nothing there. And that's kind of unrealistic. So I exited my sim game and I looked so hard because I had seen a build on my Tumblr, which I spend way too many hours on, of somebody that had glass panes like I was trying to do. And they had like a little triangle piece to go in the center. So, and they didn't link to it, so it was kind of horrible. But I finally found them. No big deal. After 3 hours of searching. Anyways, so I really love that little, I don't know what it's called. I want to say like a pagoda, yeah, that word. You know, like the little cover in backyards. Oh God. My intelligence level in words of building structures is just not, it's not there. It's probably level 1 out of 20. Yeah. Anyways, so at first I went with these little bungalow windows on this house, and I was like, no, this isn't really a bungalow. Like, that's, the windows are entitled, like, bungalow windows. And I have seen, like, quite a, like, I don't know how to explain it. On the bungalows that I've seen, when I've looked up bungalow floor plans, you know, all that, they've looked like what they look like. But this house just isn't a bungalow. So yeah, I think I show you when I switch them out. I'm not sure. I've been editing for so long, I'm not sure about anything anymore. Yeah. So yeah. Those are the glass windows, by the way, that I, after a crap ton of time, found. I'm just really glad that they had put like a screenshot, like, you know, the snip tool on your computer. You can just like drag it across and take a little snippet of your screen. Like, you don't have to shoot the whole thing in case you got like dirty stuff in your background or whatever. But anyways, she had took a snippet of her mods that she used in that build instead of like linking, so it was a little bit harder to find. But thankfully it was by a person that I knew, and so I just looked up, like, I looked through her stuff and it was right there. Unbeknownst to me. Anyways, so yeah, there we go. We changed out them windows and made them look all pretty. I really like when a kitchen, like at the back of a house that like faces the backyard, has just a long row of windows. It just looks nice, I think. Nice touch, you know, you can just see out into your backyard, see your little kitties playing. Well, or your cats playing in my world. Yeah. I changed the floor height. Wall height. That's not a floor height. Huh. Oh, Lord. You can tell how tired I am by how much I'm rambling. Had a very long day of school. When you sit through lecture for, let's see, I have 3 classes. They're all history classes. And they're about like an hour each. So like 3 hours of lecture. That starts from like 10 in the morning and ends at 2 with like an hour-long break in between, like, my first class, and then I have an hour break, and then I have my other 2 classes, and at that point I'm just so tired. Yeah, I don't need to complain though. It's not as, like, I don't have 8 o'clock classes, thank God. My God, I would die. That would not be a fun time. Whew. Excuse me. There goes the tiredness again. If I mention it, I'll start yawning, I swear. And then there's just a line of windows in the bedroom because I thought it'd look nice. I don't know. Maybe I should. I think I take out Like there's like a square of space in between those windows when I go back in and mess with them. And I really love how the person who made the CC windows and stuff, she put some of like the panes open, and I don't know, I just really like that. It does give it a more realistic touch, I think, because honestly, if I had my own, house with like the windows and they open like that, heck yeah, I'd be opening them like that because it just looks really cool. Um, anyways, now we're just picking out some floor patterns. I think that's the one we go with. I'm not sure. Yeah, I kind of made it a different pattern outside, but it kind of is the same tone. It's like a grayish, like a very, very weathered, uh, I guess that, like a very weathered wood on it. And it looks like it's been like sealed, Like you seal wood on decks so you don't get like a huge splinter in your foot and you're just crying. Um, but on the inside, I wanted to give it like a more rough feel to it. I don't know. I just like it. Me trying to explain why I did some things. Oh God. uh, I just did it because it looked good, because I liked it. And I thought about just putting just like an island with no like, that's no, I can't remember what they're called. Like a bar, like a bar in the kitchen. I think that's what that's called. Oh God. I just feel so dumb. This video is making me feel so dumb commentating on it. Anyways, I just wanted to do that, but then I was like, no, I can't fit a kitchen table in anywhere, so they're gonna have a counter, like a bar. Yeah, that makes sense in some way. In my head, it does. And the kitchen's pretty bland. I want to say, like, I didn't do very much in the way of clutter this time because one, I was doing this at 3 in the morning because this past week my sleep cycle has been out of whack. Like, I've been awake at night and I'll stay up during the day, go to class, and then as soon as I'm done with class, I just go to sleep. And it's been like that for the past week. And finally, last night, I got some sleep at night. And I was so happy. Because I hate wasting a day away. I do. I don't like sleeping the whole day away. It makes me feel unaccomplished. It makes me feel bad. So I really do. And especially during the weekends, if I can get up in the morning, like during the weekends, I don't know, I just feel so good about myself. It gives me such confidence. But, yeah. Anyways, back to my build that I so carefully designed, question mark. Anyways, we're just going around changing the curtain colors because, yeah, I didn't like that green. That wasn't going to stay at all. I just don't see where I could use green curtains like that. Like, I don't know. That color green's just a very specific green. Like, I would have to have a very, very, very specific color palette. Like, you know? I did, yes, I think I stayed with those couches, but I just kind of give them different colors. Yeah, I color one yellow and one has a pattern, just to kind of mix it up. Just a regular TV stand. It's just black, plain Jane. Haven't changed up the counters yet. I think I'm about to do that though. And yeah, there I go. Because I was like, ugh, just didn't look right. So, sorry. Every time I talk though, it's when I start yawning. So, yeah. Anyways, I think, because we don't stay with that light that's in the living room, because it was just way too bright. I do like that light, like, I love that light, but I just think it wasn't right, and honestly, it was right, but I just took it in a different direction to kind of make it a little bit more cohesive between the kitchen and living room. Even though it's one big area, still you need to have some kind of cohesive, like kind of like the colors, they go together. They're not like the same color repeated, but they go together. They're complementary almost. They're just pleasing to the eye. Anyways, just using, I don't know where that light's from. I probably like just downloaded it. That's why. I used a lot of, well, I use a lot of CC in this house, but I used a lot of Peacemaker, a lot of his CC, his Linux kit, no, not his Linux, well, shit. Yeah, I used some of his Linux kitchen stuff, like that light, that pendant light right there, but I used his Shaker kitchen also, which, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic, that is, over there in the kitchen. Anyways, I don't know where the copper stuff came from. I just found it in my Sims game one day, so somebody like snuck it in with something else probably. I've had that happen to me a lot, like there'll be things like snuck in with other things, like, and sometimes it's not a bad thing, like most of the time it's not, but there's some things like, ugh, those colors just aren't pleasing, you know, like I would never use that. So, and especially if it's a merged file, oh my god, because then you can't do anything unless you want to delete the whole thing, so you just got to deal with it in your game. And it makes me sad. Just a little incense pop there. Did you see it? Because I love that little incense bottle. I don't know. Like, it actually looks like an incense. That's not even incense, is it? Because it's like stuck in oils. Is it still an incense? I don't know. Can somebody please tell me what that thing is? Thanks. The little pot with the little sticks. I thought... No, it's a diffuser. Thank you. Never mind. I don't need any help. My brain worked it out. That's surprising that my brain worked out something for once. Let me tell you. If you hear any cars outside, I'm sorry. I live in the South, and people like their trucks to be really loud. So, yeah. Hey, for once my cats aren't running around while I'm trying to record. I was like, Jinx, Mommy's gotta record now, so please leave me alone. And she just walked out the door. I swear my cat's human, or she's not a cat. She doesn't act like a cat. She's just adorable, and I love her. Anyways, so we're just working on the bathroom here. Since this house is just like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house, I just kind of made it a flowy, open space, which I really like. Like, if I lived on my own / with my husband, and like we just planned on it being us for like a very, very long time, then yeah, I would totally have like an open plan house. But we do plan on having kids. Not in the near future, hell no. But, you know, eventually. When we're both, you know, comfortable with where we're at. Job-wise, money-wise, house-wise, you know, all that good stuff. Anyways. So, yeah. I do really like that tub. That soaking tub. I really want a big soaking tub in my house. Whenever I buy one or build one, whichever comes first, I'm going to get a soaking tub, and it is going to be glorious. I really like how the towel rack ladder thing, yeah. I love how it just kind of sits against the window. Like, I don't know. I just like it. And I really like the little vanity mirror. The vanity mirror. I don't know what that's called. I just think of it as a vanity mirror because you'd see that like sitting on a desk or a vanity. I have one like that. Not like that, but I have a mirror that sits on my desk and I use it for my makeup and stuff. Cheeky little save there because I'm always scared that it'll just crash and I'll lose everything and I'll cry myself to sleep. So that bed, I have no idea where it came from. That's one of the things that like just snuck into my game that I had no idea. Also, those doors that I put there, they're not just decor. They're like, oh hello Jinx. Speak of the devil, aren't you? Aren't you? Anyways, those those doors, they actually work. Like, they're a working closet, which is so cool. I don't know who made those, but thank you. From the bottom of my heart, you have my gratitude. Because I don't, like, it's not realistic to have a closet that big and, like, make space for it like that. Like, like, the closet I have, or that I had growing up, honestly, was not that deep. And it was just folding doors, basically, with, like, a little, like, maybe 5 inches of space. I had a really tiny closet. Anyways, just decorating the bed. I did have to lift everything up, so I don't know if the bed's usable at all. Which, honestly, who cares? It looks nice, right? If it's pretty, it doesn't have to work. As long as it looks good. Oh, me. Anyways, I really like the color scheme in this room, though. It's repeating of downstairs. That's what I was kind of going for. Like, it's, the whole house is just cohesive. I like that. I like that in a house, and I like that in design. Like, if things are mismatched, that's okay, but they have to kind of have some similarities, or it just doesn't work. Like, there's some instances it does, but not very often. Like, hardly ever. Let's be honest. And I was trying to fit some other things in there, because it just looked, oh my god. It just looked bland, and, like, it was kind of just like, oh, there's just that. Hold on, I gotta move. Ugh. Gotta stretch out a little bit. I'm currently laying in my bed where I do all my recordings for, voiceovers and stuff. Anyways, what are we doing now? We are trying to put a desk in there because I realized there was no office space. Sorry, trying to eavesdrop like the creeper I am. A chair wouldn't fit under that desk, so I was like, what? And I just put another desk in there. That's my favorite desk. It's from MXMIS, I think that's what his username is on Tumblr. He's a great CC creator. I think all his stuff, 10 out of 10, would download, would recommend. And I don't know. Love it. Love it all. And putting some books in the shelves, because I originally planned this house to be kind of a bookworms, but like a modern bookworms house, But, yeah. I guess anybody really could live here, but I just made it that way. That's who I wanted to live here. And you see me putting, like, a crap ton of, like, baby stuff all over that desk. It's just to fill those slots so I could use the 9 key to move things up and down and place them where I want them, and not where the desk tells me to. So, yeah. Doing that. Moving things around. So, yeah. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I was like, damn it, I should have left that shit there. But I fixed it. It wasn't that hard. Yeah. Just a little thing of flowers behind there to make everything nice and lively and bring another color into that room. Just a little lamp. I do like bedside lamps. I don't know. I've always liked how the kind of light they reflect. I'm sorry, my cat's looking at me from the window and she's like just peeking at me through the curtains. It's really cute. Anyways, let's see. We're just putting a mirror, not that mirror, that one. We'll plop it in the corner there just to have a little thing. Put a pair of heels beside it to make it look like, actual people live here or whatever. Just to clarify it a little bit. I thought that rug was nice because it slightly matched the print on the blanket, but it wasn't like a total match. So, yeah. Anyways, now we're working on Z outside. I just cut there so you wouldn't have to see me just place all that concrete there. putting flowers, then deleting some to make it just look a little bit more sparse. Yeah, oh, fixing my little mistake there because I'd left like a whole patch blank, which is not good. And just, you know, putting stuff everywhere. You know how they do, how we do. Anyways, we're almost finished with this video, besides doing the backyard. So I think that this has been a good little video for me to return. Hopefully there will be a video up soon, basically stating what kind of happened, maybe, you know, what I've been doing, just kind of a catch up. I mean, if you don't want to watch that, then just don't, you know, don't bother, you know, just whatever. If you want to know, I'll tell you, you know, I don't like keeping secrets, there's no point, okay? Like, if you want to know who I am and what I'm all about, then cool, but if you don't, then that's fine too. Just whatever. Also, did you see that huge koi pond? Well, just pond, but I think it's a koi pond, but it looked just like a pond. Anyways, I just got that the other day and I thought it was really cool. I didn't know it was gonna be that big. I was like, damn, fun. Anyways, we're just basically decorating the outside little patio area back there. Yeah. That's basically all we're doing. There's nothing really to say, except, I don't know, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I really did. That, I mean, if people want to download this house, then that's cool, but there's a lot of CC in here, and the house will not look the same. And I really hate making a huge download list. So, I mean, if you ask for certain things, then yeah, I'll link it to you, but I'm not gonna make a huge, like, master CC list, you know, because that just takes way too much time. I used to do that, but I just got too stressed out trying to do that. And then some things, like, I don't even, like, there's no link anymore. They took it down, so whoever has it, you know, before they took it down, then good, but we can't share it to anybody, which I respect that, because I wouldn't want somebody, like, sharing my stuff after I've put, like, hard work into it. And especially, I don't know, it's a really touchy subject, and you'll see it a lot on Tumblr about people. Up there we just did a little sunroom. I thought it was pretty cool, just a place to kind of hang, paint, do some yoga, some yogas, some yogurt. I'm so funny, aren't I? Anyways, just fixing a few things, and we'll be getting into screenshots right now. So there's the exterior shot of the house with the gorgeous sun. A shot of the living room / kitchen / dining room, since there's no dining table. Upstairs to the bedroom with the dresser and the bed. And a little shot of the little desk, which I thought was very cute. I don't know, I just like that. The bathroom looking into the art room / yoga room. Another shot of the sink area because I just like it, how cluttered it is and how it looks. Glorious shot through the window panes. Outside with the hot tub and the dining table. I guess that would be your dining table, honestly. First floor plan. There we go. And second floor. Anyways, guys, I'll leave it here. Thanks and have a good day.